Okay, there's like a radio broadcast. I don't know how to get to it. Wireless.
Broadcasting reassuring programming in line with the paradigm.
How do I? Okay, when I travel to certain locations, it tells me there's a distress signal. What? So I'm just gonna fast travel back here and see what it says, because I don't know how to activate it. Protectorate sanction wild. No.
I'm trying not to fret about these rifts.
Stop talking about the rifts, bro. Okay.
You know what these new Westport Protectorate folks need? A middle manager to focus their earnings.
So I know it will pop up a distress signal when I start heading this way. So I'm just gonna walk this way until it pops up again.
Know anything about this pink defector?
You're not named.
Doc said nothing important got hit.
Nothing important? Turret shot her 15 times. No way that didn't do something.
I'm gonna get back to bed.
It's not as good as
Careful, friend.
the Spacer's Choice jingle. I cannot stress that enough. I could have swore I got a distress signal though. Unless it was a timed thing and I missed it.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us.
There it is. Auntie's Choice brand distress signal. A desperate message playing around Eden's Bounty Agri-Center.
You must help me.
Oh great, a 472. Been a while since I had to dodge bullet spray.
Remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure.
So I could barely hear that.
Hello? Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri-Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure.
Sounds good. Why, if I may ask, why? Just a question. Why? Why is there no option for the radio subtitles?
Hello? Calling out to any random non-kill crazed.
So I did just up it to max, and it still sounds low.
Passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri-Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure.
So he's bringing me there, I think. Let's go ahead and see if I got a quest. Side quest. The lab that shouted incoherently and often. Personnel from an Auntie's Choice research lab at the v.a.l.e.r.i.e Center have somehow become homicidally irritable. It's actually what they're called. Its supervisor has requested your help formulating a cure.
Hello?
So that means I don't want to kill them.
Kill crazed passerby who
But this is the thing that I've been avoiding because like a thing happens right when you get here. So I'm gonna fast travel here so it can play out. Like it's not something crazy, but it's still, I wanted to.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Ship's over. I haven't like.
Thanks for interrupting the freaking scene! You're not made for fighting fairly. Your max health is reduced, but enemies lose track of you quicker and deal bonus attack, sneak attack damage. Once selected flaws, yada yada yada. Cool.
I have a life outside this place, you know.
A life outside our lab? No. Audacious advances requires commitment. Absolute commitment. Commence extermination.
That's different words. She said other things last time. So I'm wondering if it's just random every time. But man, what? Don't interrupt dialogue. Like, why did game devs not plan around stuff like that? So I don't want to kill them if there's a cure. Person's walking this way. And has pretty decent eyesight because they're seeing me through all these vegetables. They're kind of like marauders, basically. Which again, I don't know the timeline, but I chose to cure marauders in the first game. This is also a different galaxy, universe. I guess there's only one universe, but I don't know. Let's drop a save right here. I know, I'm getting close to my max saves. Who was walking? Don't do it. Seems like that's a thing.
Aggressors in range.
There's yellow up here, which means this is the way I'm supposed to go. Okay.
When following the rules ever get anybody. It's like the rules are just a guide for what not to get caught doing. And all this is just sloppy.
Enemy approximating in our vicinity, Command.
Well, just don't get caught.
Great waves of umbrage rolling right through me. Perpetually.
Internal correspondence to E. Linden. Mind your backside. I don't think they can move while I'm in a terminal, but I guess I'll find out. To v.a.l.e.r.i.e. From Linden. Look, you're new here and desire to prove yourself. I understand the impulse. I'm simply saying don't be so quick to seek Ormsby's attention. Bright new hopefuls in this facility have a habit of receiving dangerous assignments or drawing undue blame. Avoid attracting conspicuous notice. Wear a disguise if possible. Something is on the screen. What is that? Anyhow, I analyzed the data from the field team at v.a.l.e.r.i.e. Seems like the reason for the Raptidon's aggressiveness up there has to do with what they've been consuming. Specifically, a unique reaction between the red spores combined with a preservation-rich diet. Not sure if that stems from the Raptidon chow we use to feed them or devouring a bunch of our colleagues. Guess artificial additives aren't 110% beneficial after all, huh? Don't tell Auntie. Weird interchange. This one's from v.a.l.e.r.i.e. to Linden. Had kind of a weird interchange with Ormsby today. After our morning assembly, he made a remark about how he once accidentally ordered a sample sent for testing into the Pharmacon 5 walk-in industrial microwave. Like, instead of the... No one would type the words like. Instead of the spectrometer, it was mint. How it literally blew up in someone's face, but then a rival's signature somehow replaced his on the work order. It's not a mistake, he said. Someone else takes the blame. I don't know. Guess he is the boss. Instead of worrying, I should probably be taking notes. But if any of these dangerous substances we're working with somehow get loose, then I know who will be to blame. Anyway, I informed him about the field team's findings and your conclusion about the Rap's aggressiveness. Seemed real excited about it, actually. Like he'd just heard news about a promotion. Been weirdly lingering around the macrowave ever since. Subject made a persona. From Linden to v.a.l.e.r.i.e. You're actually the fourth lab tech he's told that story to. It might make you wonder how someone so incompetent can be so skilled at covering their tracks. But if you can't be one, you need to be the other around here. The key to dealing with Ormsby is realizing that he's a complete fraud. That title, totally of his own devising. That's not unheard of. It's likely standard operating procedure among management, actually. For now, we're stuck with him. So just nod and smile until his inevitable replacement arrives. And yeah, learn what you can do. Well, learn what you can in the meantime.
You there? Oh, you're likely affected too, aren't you? Scream twice for yes.
Get in. They removed my ability to tell you guys to do things, which was in the first game. Oh, I get the dog. Let me has the dog. I mean, I just got a crab. I haven't gone to get my robot yet, but you better let me have his dog. You look like an Ormsby.
Could it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia. Well then, by the Lawful Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press you into service to aid me in our present crisis. I, Elmet Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor.
Okay. You changed your tune a bit since sending that distress signal.
Oh, all that pleading and the like. Yes. Well, it's only my second time trapped in a laboratory basement, and I do admit, I did panic just a little. But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me, as an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment.
All right, how did you end up trapped in here?
Whole thing was ghastly. One of my assistants and I heard a loud noise. He left to investigate while I continued working on our experiment. When he failed to return, I peeked outside and saw the others run in, bloody, gibbering, hunting for targets. They'd clearly been exposed to some virulent new form of experimental agent. I ran back and locked myself in this test chamber to avoid contamination.
Okay, a visionary lab like this gets to set its own agenda, right?
Well, you'd certainly think so, but management sets the goals. Our humble research team works to deliver.
Okay, tell me all about this innovative science you're working on.
Our lab had been researching the red spores that grow nearby to see if they might contribute to future Auntie's Choice products. As per usual, we threw precaution to the wind. A local spore sample interacted with a wonderfully preservative-rich diet of Auntie's Choice personnel, inadvertently leading to a chance reaction causing profound irritability. To a somewhat homicidal degree, it would seem to appear. By that measure, our work here could be considered a moderate success.
Okay, you must be visionary scientists to succeed in such haphazard fashion.
Well, of course. Succeeding in a haphazard fashion is one of the first courses taught to Auntie's Choice students in any field. But yes, I am something of a visionary. You see, our lab is a far cry from the others. You're part of something bigger here. The individual not only thrives, but shines even more brightly with the help of their brethren. It all requires a certain devotion. In the end, it's really quite in the best interests of everyone's careers. A rising tide raises all boats, as they say.
Well, that sounds perversely compelling. What's our next move?
Well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think?
Whoa. Nah, seems like the easiest way, based on the essentials I assume you have around the lab.
Just so. You seem no stranger to this type of work, eh? Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions?
I'd like to know more about your program.
Oh, my favorite topic. By all means, fire away.
All right, what's the purpose of your research?
Our lab's focus is the utilization of local flora and fauna in development of commercial products and proprietary methods. Anything else before we set to it?
I've already asked this. So this laboratory is some kind of repurposed silo?
Yes, the Protectorate formerly utilized it for seed storage or something equally prosaic. Nothing as provocative as groundbreaking research. But as much as I'd love to natter on, we probably ought to get matters underway.
So I can only ask one question. Got it. What do I need to do?
We'll need two things. Fresh samples of the red spores and the findings from the expedition that originally uncovered them. After that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order, with your skilled assistance, of course.
And where can I find all that?
Spore samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area of tall rock formations northwest of here, ingeniously referred to as the Red Spire. The research team's findings are on a terminal in another building on these same grounds. A satellite lab to this one, if you will.
Okay, I'll be off then.
Once we have an antidote firmly in hand, we can save my remaining colleagues, so best not murder them all in the meantime.
Two of them, one of them killed the other. Can I get a name on? Okay. That's fine. Let's go ahead and drop another save inside. After the long conversation.
Ah, my most favorite, least homicidal subordinate. How's all our fieldwork progressing?
Bye.
Yes, very droll. Do hurry back.
Okay, where does this go? Okay. So I want to not kill anybody.
Whatever went wrong here, I wager it's got to do with that red substance. Might be best we look and don't touch.
Cool. Where did I get the research lab? Did he give it to me? I don't remember having it, so he must have given it to me.
It came over me. Just so touchy today. Maybe a little bit, I swear.
Why is this door open? Isn't this lab meant to be secure? Doesn't anyone else have standards in this place? You want high security? I don't give you high security! Did you have an appointment? Ugh.
Look, that's not my fault. And he better not tack those kills on me. But now I know I gotta remember to shut doors.
A dead lab worker, unarmed. Could be they were trying to interfere with the others, but to what end?
Is assistant? I didn't even read the name. Assistant to somebody. Memo to staff. I, your humble product envisioner, want to thank every single one among you today. When we first arrived at this facility, it was literally a barn in here. We'd seized from the Protectorate a modest... So I'm just listening out to see if I hear the footsteps of the person. I don't know if they can attack me in terminals. A modest use agricultural landholding, a rundown old farmhouse and barn, a few harvesters, a seed silo that leaked when it rained. Whoever thought such a meager farmstead could be transformed virtually overnight into the most innovative research center on the entire island? Let me tell you, I did. Because I believed in you. And you did, because of your deep trust in our shared vision. That's how together we make audacious advances. Okay, confidential memo to all local managers. They're fucking idiots. Okay. As you are all aware, our important work here at the lab is being hindered by a handful of incompetent, quarrelsome, wholly irredeemable personnel who've become a liability on our quarterly reports. Normally, I would transfer such resource-draining employees to frontline combat, yet that is not an option with hostilities at a standstill. Rather than further demote these sluggards and sycophants to even less industrious positions, I appealed to their base natures by inviting each to participate in a promotion acceleration program. A PAP. Isn't PAP also part of the other company? Ostensibly, a series of outdoor skill-building exercises located at spires around the island, with the promise of molding these select staff members into VP material. In reality, PAP's 5 hazardous wilderness exercises leverage participant ineptitude to achieve maximum mortality. So basically, if it's to cull them, they're killing them off. We have been to the Green Spire. Oh, where I leave off. I'm confident PAP will offload our most irksome personnel. As an insurance policy, the final activity is set on the northern tip of the northern island, an area infested with corporate Raptidon assets turned feral. Your cooperation in concealing this ruse is much appreciated and also mandatory. Lab notes. So this next batch of samples could be interesting. They were taken from a nearby spire with a distinct red color. Its color comes from a series of red plant, indigenous to the area. It releases many of these red spores, which color the surrounding landscape. There's nothing else like it on Paradise Island. I have them laid out for our initial examinations, which I'll commence after lunch. In the meantime, I'm submitting all the raw data from our analysis so far to memorialize it, per standard practice. I must say, what I've seen so far is both curious and rather intriguing. Let's download that data.
My annoyance is palpable. My frustration knows no limit.
Sounds good. All right, kind of thought so. I've been there before, so. I think I've killed all the Raptidons there, which means there's not going to be any combat in this video. Wait, no, I had to replay through everything, so no, I haven't killed them all. But yeah, we're going to the top of the Red Rock. Hold on, there's some corpses around here that might tie into this quest, right? Because here we are, back here. Okay, there's some Raptidons over here.
Commander.
What's my health? Why don't I have any health? Oh, is that what the perk does? It removes my ability to see my health.
Practicing some battlefield medicine.
Got it. Got it. Where did you throw that to? Okay, that's gonna make this annoying as shit.
Let me handle this.
Not that perk, that flaw. removes my ability to see my health. Probably should have gone with 0 flaws on my first run of the game, but where's the fun in that? Okay.
Looks like a fight.
Looks like they ran. I don't know what the other one is. There you are. It didn't tell me that that was a game-breaking one, so that is kind of annoying. Okay, we can get a key here. There's also some scientists. Hazardous sample collection log. Is that really what it does? Hold on. It doesn't tell me that it removes my ability to see my health. So I don't know why I've lost that.
Goodwin here. Field report update. We are approaching the Raptidon Den. These beasts have exhibited excessive irritability as of late. We endeavor to determine why. Surely the red spores aren't to blame. Wind-borne spores lack the catalytic agent of our food additives. Only way to be certain is to gather a stool sample. Simple enough. A routine task for the audacious Advances field team. Quiet now as we approach the rap's nest. Certainly the spirited variety will offer... No! Oh, okay. We need to run now!
Yeah, it's like, I know there's more in there.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Is that not you? That is you. I'm just apparently not hitting you. Oh no, I just don't do as much damage because of the other flaw I picked up. My allies have to hit first before I do damage. I know there's a Colossus up here, so I'm trying not to just run out there.
Liquidate 'em.
It's right there, isn't it? Looks like their eye is bulging out. Wait, why do I also not have a compass? All my stuff just disappears from my screen? Okay, there's the Colossus.
Time to earn my commission.
Ain't recharged. Your lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
Should be safe now because the Colossus is dead. There's another high security box.
I've had my fill of wrangling spores. This should be enough for the antidote.
That was a rather odd line to have. And I didn't kill you. Well, this is where I originally got my triple barrel. It's from this corpse. Just grab the 5th one just to be safe. That's it. You know what I forgot to do? And it's probably going to be a stupid thing to do, considering that I can now not see my health bar. Unless that's something I accidentally turned off. But, I forgot to raise it back up to hard. Something I may regret in the future.
Typical Auntie's choice. Moving fast and great for lunch.
My most favorite, least homicidal subordinate. How's all our field work progressing?
I have the data cartridge and fresh spore samples.
Absolutely gorgeous. Look at you. And to think I just forcibly coerced the first gormless dunderhead who walked by and found you. Lucky me. Now, first things first. Place the data cartridge in the drawer for me, right here, in the slot below my intercom.
All right. Need a chemical counter agent. Is that something I could have found? Because you feel like a douche. And I did read that you're going to take credit for other people's work. So I don't want to side with you if I don't have to. Designated area where test samples can be safely passed in and out of the chamber. Oh, he's gonna give me the counter agent. Okay. Sure.
Insert that data cartridge for me. Allow me to give this a cursory eyeball and... perfect. I'm sure we have the correct neutralizing agent here in the lab. I'll nose out the exact compound within our chemical reserves in 2 shakes of a rat's tail.
Okay, well, it's a good thing more spores were available so close by.
Always fortuitous to have ready access to a key chemical agent nearby. This might work out yet. Auntie may ignore our recent setbacks if I deliver an easy-to-market product. Just imagine the ad slogans. Air, now with extra fractiousness. Though, I suppose it only works on other Auntie's Choice employees, not our preservative-free rivals. Oh, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now we must formulate an antidote. If we're able to save my remaining subordinates, they can help us rush this product to market.
Okay, well, how's locating that counter agent coming along?
Normally, I'd say perfection can't be hurried, but, There. I have determined the ideal counteragent. Here you are. Place it and the spore samples into that synthesizer. Enable the device and it will beget a working antidote momentarily. Return with it directly as soon as it does, if you please.
Oh, I cannot talk to him.
Ah, yes. Not fully listening, I take it. Please insert the counteragent and spore samples into yon synthesizer, then return here, completed antidote in hand. Ah, yes. Not fully listening, I take it.
Why would I need medical and the counteragent, or just the counteragent? This formulator is well worn and has been routinely used to combine various chemical substances. With the right ingredients, it can be utilized to synthesize an antidote for the homicidally irritable behavior affecting personnel in and around the lab. I can either use just his directions or use my expertise to make enhancements. Fine. Oh, I can't because of my freaking perk. Oh, okay. Let's drop a point in leadership then. Or observation. No, revert that. Might as well drop it into science, make that a 3. So I can't make any enhancements because they chose not to let you have items that boost your thing like you could in the other games. But the other game, I mean, they've only had one. I can't do anything to boost any of my stuff, which still such a downgrade. I'm not going to keep complaining about it, but come on. Okay, fine. We'll do it your way. Here you go.
I cannot wait to put this entire sordid affair behind us. Though in the end, this should turn out to be quite a lucrative day. I saw you working the chemical synthesizer. I presume you were successful in creating an antidote?
Not so fast. I discovered some troubling accusations about you in one of the terminals. The only terminal.
Oh, please. Reject cynicism. Reject negativity and allegation and lies, right? I mean, let's. Choose positivity, whimsy, delight. Those are the waters I want to swim in, not mired in that sort of swamp. I feel that so much, don't you?
I get the distinct impression you're trying to change the subject.
Well, sometimes sharing the benefits of research also means apportioning some degree of the danger, offsetting accountability to others, sharing the blame. Why, it could have been me out there, you know, had I been simply another unwitting, unknowing participant. Thankfully, I benefited by having advanced knowledge of what might occur, and safely situated myself here.
I think you should accept responsibility here.
Well, I mean, did I play fast and loose to produce results quickly? Of course. We're Auntie's choice. That's how we operate. Did I turn the lab itself into an experiment? Research is an ongoing cavalcade of ethical dilemma and outward regret. At the end of the day, the only rule Auntie has is don't get caught. But you won't tell, though, yes? We're still chums, though, you and I, having come through so much together.
Yeah, but I'm afraid it's gonna cost you more.
Nice try. But you don't possess nearly the negotiating power you might suspect. Not when I can simply bide my time and wait for another gormless dunderhead to stumble by. Why, let that thick-headed boob amble off with your reward. Not budging? Oh, all right. I suppose I'd be willing to throw in a little extra as a merit bonus for your superlative performance.
Okay, also, I could have just dropped a grenade in there and told you I put the thing in, then you would have opened it up and blew up. But I don't want to kill the dog. We have ourselves a deal then.
Wonderful, wonderful! Knew you seemed a bankably reliable sort. All right. I am activating the air filtration system. There. Should only take a few moments for the antidote to circulate. Everyone still alive should be right as rain shortly. Marvelous. You'll find your remuneration in the chest behind me. My supervisor will hear of your actions. Oh, and before I forget, I, Omid Ormsby, under the power granted me by the Lawfler Risk Intercession Act, hereby free you from impressed service to Auntie's Choice. Be seeing you.
Cool. And now you're just magically a
Mind
negotiator.
your own business interests.
Thanks. Can I has dog? Can I has It's just a normal canid. Okay, it's not named, which means I don't get to keep it.
A pleasurable transaction all around. Also, a significant breakthrough and possible way for our visionary lab.
Cool. An escape suit dispenses a smoke bomb in emergencies. Yes. Adrenos. I don't like the name Spum. Spume? I don't like either of those. Spum or Spume. Boom, starter plus. Inhaler primers. I thought I've already picked those up. And Heartless Lephoria. So you. Pretty sure I've already grabbed a... What? When I had to redo quests, did they not give them back to me? Well, that sucks. I thought they were guaranteed quest rewards, but I guess they weren't. And I didn't notice until now. Alright, have fun. Got my spume. Joining my spume. How you doing over here? Got any spume?
How about I do my job and you do whatever it is you do?
Take that pistol? That's what I do. That's what I did do.
We were sent to relieve the troops here?
Yeah.
What went on in this place?
Something about spume. I don't know why I'm bothering to pick up food. I can't eat it from inside my inventory. It's literally useless. All right, where's the person that got killed? Their body. There they are. You know, it was not my fault. Not my fault.
Well, that's not the first time I blacked out and lost a day. Did I miss anything?
No, you cool. You're good. Okay, all that's left is to check this room here, and then I guess I'm done.
We were sent to relieve the troops here? What went on in this place?
A vodka and a shunt.
So,